Hey everybody, this is D43 with a new layout update. This update will just feature some of the ideas that I have in mind, and then some of the slight changes that I've done to the track. So we're going to start off with my ideas that I have, and it was dealing with the turnouts, the 3 turnouts that I have in my layout, and it will mean sectional track. That's what I have in mind. Like the Atlas track, where there is a shorter turn, and then there's an extra piece, extra section, I should say. So I'd really like to have a much shorter turnout, so I could have more room for the yard, as the turn basically goes right up to the other end of the oval. So I'd like to have shorter turnouts. And my idea is basically I'm following the instructions from this book that I got. It's a handbook that's from like 1998, and it's in this section right here, modifying easy track turnouts to match sectional track. And the guy who did this has got a full little thing here on the cutting the Bachmann easy track to match with the Atlas sectional track. And so far he's got like some pictures here. There's a saw and what to do with the track. It's basically the end of one of these chapters. So he has lots of pictures here and what you can do with the sectional track, which is quite neat. It is pretty well a good idea. It'd be nice to have a sectional track. The only thing that I'm worried about right now is to make a nice cut, and then also he says that he would not recommend that anybody do this unless they're on a table, and then if you're going to use like nails or glue. But I do plan on using glue, and even if that doesn't work, I'll sure enough find a way. So, it's really about it with that idea. The book is just this HO Model Railroading Handbook, the 3rd edition, by Robert Schlecher. Yeah. And then we're going to move to the changes that I've done. I'm going to turn on this light here to kind of help you see a little bit. And I'm just going to remove some of this cars out of the way. So, you can kind of see on the rails, there's a bit of what looks like a dip. And that was done just recently. I had filed the rails down. Now, of course, I know that this may seem like a careless act, but the truth is I've got so many of these curves. These are 18 radius. I've got so many of them. I probably have about 10 or 12 that I'm not using in my track box. So, but back to why I did doing this is because the cars like to roll away. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a demonstration on why they're there, really. If you notice, I let go and then it rolls back down. So I made that dip there to stop the car from rolling down too much. And so far it's working perfectly. And same over here, the gondola and all the other cars like to roll away. So this is basically why I did that. It's helping out nicely. And it means I don't have to put the car all the way to the end of the rail. So it's a pretty neat idea, and I'm glad I thought of it. And now we're back over here. Not much else really to say about the layout or anything else. I am still looking at moving on to DCC. So far, it's debatable between the Bachmann Easy Command Control Center or a Digitrax Zypher Extra. I was looking at the Zypher Extra just a couple days ago, and I realized that it would be better, and it's more of a easier looking type controller. And why I'm looking at the Zypher is because I've read that the Easy Command can't read and change CVs on DCC locomotives, mostly likely with the ones with sound. And if I ever do get a sound locomotive, I'm definitely going to have to change CVs because of loudness. So it's just going to be a tough one. The only downside to the Digitrax Zypher is that I'm going to have to, it's going to be a lot more money, and then I'm also going to have to do modifications to the cord. So it's all really going to be a tough one to do, but somehow I'll get through this, and to get DCC, that will work with me. So that's basically it with this update. Until my next video, this is D43, and good luck.